gonna be tattooing my hand today. As a couple of you have suggested in the past, I redo this, and I guess today's gonna be the day. I have time, so let's get it done. Oh, fingers covering that. All right, so let me flip this around. I'll let you guys know what I'm using for ink wise. As usual, I'm running with 100% black. I got 20 drops of black, 10 drops, 5 drops, and 2 drops. Excuse me. Oh, we're using inkies. Got some water caps back here, a couple caps set over here for when we come time to do the red. Going to be using the Bishop shader for any of the shading and the Packer for packing. All right. I currently have a needle loaded up in that right there, so I can make the thumbnail, to be honest. Hey, what's going on, Al? Good to see you, brother. All right, first set of needles we got here, we are going to be using the 7-round shader. These are standard number 12, nothing crazy. Over here, we got the 9-round liner, standard size. And most of these are police cartridges, which is my preferred cartridge. Right here, we got a Coil. Come on, fingers, work here. We got a Coil. This is going to be an 11-round mag, bug pin. Hey, what's going on, Matthew? William, what's up? Another 7-round or 7 curved mag here, bug pin as well. If you guys want to give the video a like, I'd appreciate it. What's up, Manny? But all right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and mount this up in here. Hey, let me know, is that music in the background too loud? Can you guys hear that, or is that annoying? Let me know if I get going here, man. I'll turn it off or turn it down. Can't hear it. Perfect. All right. We're saving money on gloves today because I only need one. All right. Okay, so I get a lot of people always asking about tattooing the hand, especially your own hand. So the tricky part here is you can't stretch your hand, you can't stretch your arm, none of that. What's up, Texas? But nonetheless, what I like to do is tighten my hand as much as possible. And now all of a sudden the skin is a bit tighter. When you're up in these areas, you're just gonna have to curl that sucker. Whatever you can do to get that skin as tight as possible. South Africa, what up, Anro? And if I pronounce your name wrong, you know the deal. No disrespect. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing different here on this tattoo, I know I'm dragging on here, is as you can see, the issue is it fades out here on the edges. And when you're tattooing yourself, if you're like me, you're kind of a little bit like pansy-ish sometimes. You don't quite put that needle in the way you're supposed to. So you end up with, you know, a fading tattoo, if you will. So I'm going to hit the sides. I'm going to try a 7-round shader around the outside of everything. Then I'll go back to on the inside, figure out what I want to be 7-round shader and what I want to be 9-round liner. We'll do that. We'll shade this sucker, and then we'll put some fresh red around the outside. Eventually, I want to fix all this nonsense here and have it flow down to my hand, but we'll see how far we get. I'm not in any rush, so this is going to be a slow-paced tattoo. I only got one hand, so this ought to be interesting. So, all right, I'm going to put a little water on a paper towel here. Bam. I have one like that on my arm. Couldn't quite reach the spot. Yeah, man. I hate tattooing myself, to be honest. I really do. Oh, good Lord. That sounds wild. What's happening here? Loading a needle into the machine. Sounds like a weed whacker right now. That'll work. Georgia, why not go with the 3-round liner for the tight, crisp lines? Nah, man, I don't want that tight 3-round liner. It's not really my personal style. I like things a little more bold, even though my tattooing style is not quite that way. All right. So again, the tricky part here is going to be trying not to use my hand, only using one hand. So let's see what happens here. See, I don't mind tattooing with a camera on. I do that a lot. But it is weird tattooing with a camera right in front of my face. props to anybody who does this. I might have to move the camera up out of the way a little bit. All right, so I'm coming in here. I got my hands super tight, as tight as I can get it. I'm gonna start right here where it's comfortable. Let me double check my needle. I'm gonna throw it out a little bit more. Tips on tattooing your fingers? Yeah, don't do it. That's my tip. I know it sounds like a jerk, but I just wouldn't. But I guess if you do it yourself, you can always go back and work on it. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels great. All right, I'm just gonna set the machine down. I can't turn it off every time. Let's see how that went. Yeah, I like that. I like that size line right there. That'll work. 7-round shader. It's not so bad when you're in these comfortable positions, yo. When you're in a decent spot, it's when I'm gonna be off in these weird spots where stuff might get a little funky. Coming around this corner here, we'll see what happens. Hey, what's up, guys? If you're enjoying the video or whatnot, or you just stopped in, do me a favor, hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. I think I'm actually gonna have to throw this needle out a little bit more, maybe up the power, because I'm finding that because I can't stretch my skin as much as I'd like, I'm having to compensate by pushing a little bit more pressure down with my hand, my tattooing hand. I gotta be careful not to hit this camera in the process. Try to find a spot to start. That looks fine, I guess. Dang, it is hard to see. Shout out from Alberta. Right on. All right, you know what? I think I'm going to eyeball this little circle thing here with this round shader. Kind of guesstimate where that line was at. It's my own hand, so I'm not really too worried about things. That's good enough. It's been a while. It is definitely much more enjoyable doing this when you have two hands. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much this sucks. Man, that must be tedious. Yes, it is tedious. When I line around sharing, my lines aren't as... I couldn't see it fast enough. Sorry, guys, I'll look up. I'll take a quick look. What's up, Luke? What's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. All right, let's see what we can do here. Make sure I'm in camera, all right. Damn, I can barely see this crap. All right, here we go. I gotta get all my excuses in, you know what I mean? So when I miss a line, I got a good reason for it. That's what I'm doing. What's the voltage? I'm at 6.6 volts right now with the wand packer on this 7-round shader standard. It's not bug pin or anything. I like my liners. Most of the time I run all my liners standard. There's times when you don't want to, but liners, I like them in the standard configuration. I understand them better that way. All right, what do we got here? What's happening here? All right. Actually, I'm really digging this 7-round shader. I might probably do most of it in this. So, change plans. All right. Let's see. We'll start here. I see, I hear you, Al. Yeah, good luck, man. It would take so long to train my, for any of us to train our other arm so we can tattoo the other side of our body, right? can barely see what this is anymore right here. I'm just gonna do what I think I see. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, 3-round liners, man. I mean, they're good for small stuff, but you get what you get. You get a very small line. So as you can see, guys, I'm running at 6.6 volts. I'm not boogieing here. I'm not boogieing because I can't stretch that skin. It's even more important that I take my time. And I mean, we're not getting any blood or anything, so it's not like we're digging in this so deep or anything. It feels quite decent. But a lot of times what happens is it feels decent because I'm not going deep enough at times, which is why I made sure I used the Packer today. So, excuse me. Yeah, man. Lining with the Packer is the way to go. I mean, I've not used the liner itself, the one liner, just because I think the Packer does enough for me. But if I wanted to move faster, it's quicker hitting, yeah, I would definitely go with that liner. But this is all I need. I love the shader. Love the shader for shading. I know that you can use this. You can use anything you want, but sometimes you get comfortable with a particular machine and the way things work to where, you know, it's hard to want to change. So I like the shader. Floor shading, imagine that. And I'll probably be using it for a while. Yeah, no, that Bishop one-liner is not for everybody. It really isn't. It's good. It's good, I imagine, but that's quite a stroke, man. It has quite a stroke. Quite a stroke. Yeah, guys, help each other out there in the chat. I can't really see. I can only see every once in a while when something pops up. So if you got any questions, hopefully everybody's out there to answer them. Alrighty. Man. Alright, so you know what? People ask all the time, does the hand hurt? And it does not. I don't think it's that bad. But then again, I'm only, what, like 10 lines in? That's what everybody says, 10 lines. It's not bad. I'm fine. Alright, cool. And then it's not long after that, things start to get a little crazy. Alright, we're going to try to get a weird bend on this. Again, you always want to try to... I'm holding my hand as tight as I can. Maybe you can even ball something up in your hand to get it nice and tight. But when you're getting bounce or when the needle's not going in the way you want it, sometimes the best bet is to put a little bit more pressure with your tattooing hand. At least that's my experience. Okay. Hey guys, if you are watching, if you are enjoying or whatever, man, hook it up, give the video a like. Maybe some other people got questions on, you know, tattooing their hands. Even though I don't like highly encourage it when you're learning, it's not really the best place to be, but hey, I'd rather have somebody be a little bit more prepared than not prepared. This spot's gonna be tricky. All right. Gosh, I hate circles. Why did I put so many in this tattoo? I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do those with a different liner. I heard good things about Viva shop towels or Viva towels or whatnot. I've never used them. I kind of went with the blue shop rags early on when I realized that they worked real nice, and I haven't really used anything since. All right, let's see here. What is this? Yeah, for those who don't know what this is, I'm sure most of you do. I'm just giving you a hard time, but Coil Machine. My first coil machine ever. Mickey Sharp's micro dial. Still have it. Don't use it, obviously. But there's a few machines that you just have and you're never going to get rid of. Because, oh, sorry guys, was that out of the camera? I don't even know. It's hard to tell. Let me move some stuff down this way. Where are we at? Better. When you're pushing these longer liners, or these larger liners, machine angle becomes even more crucial to get the full potential out of your needle. So when I can, I like to get a good angle on it. I'm gonna get a fresh towel here. Un momento. Again, I like to put just like a little bit of water on there, especially since I don't have a stencil or anything. I'm not worried about losing nothing. Boom. Set that back over there. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do something a little bit old school here. Take the piece, fold it up nicely, wrap it, and that way I can wipe and tattoo at the same time. All right, here we go. Oh man, it's gonna be really hard over here to get a good stretch, especially up in right in the. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna get back in camera. Right in here is gonna be the tricky spot, in my opinion. It's not being able to get my hand in the right spot. How do I get this camera to focus for you guys? Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Looks like that's filled in black. Something like that. Can't really see it. Hey, again, I'm going to keep saying it every few minutes, guys. Give the video a like. If you're thoroughly enjoying the video, I'd really appreciate it. If we get this video to like 200 likes, we're at 44. We're doing all right. Doing all right. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining me on this random Wednesday. Trying to get some practice with this live stuff. What's a good ink to use? You know, I'm just going to tell you what I use, whether, you know, I like it. I like dynamic black. I think it's just because I've been using it for so long. Sometimes you get nervous to try other things when it's so vital as a part of, you know, your process. But I use dynamic ink. That's pretty much it for black. I also mix my gray washes using dynamic ink. Colors, you know, that's subjective as well, but I like Eternal and Intense. Those are a couple of the brands that I use more often. Let me adjust this paper towel real quick here. All right. Let's wipe it off a little bit. Where are we going to go next? Maybe we'll go here, work our way this way. I don't know. I changed my mind. I'm going to come down here. Try to move my... There we go. Oh, looks like we missed our line a little bit on this one. Ah, yeah, it's starting to feel good. Can live with that. Let me see, I better adjust this camera down a little bit more. How's that? Is that better? Oh god, gonna earthquaking it on you guys here now. Oh lord. Okay. It's a real trick trying to fight my head around this camera, but I guess I'll figure it out. All right, come over here. Try to get this circle in here. And if you're just tuning in, guys, we are using a 7-round shader here, trying to kind of give this a little bit more of a bolder look. Nothing extreme, but something a little bit stronger of a line. Using dynamic black and the Bishop Wand Packer to do the lining here. Patience is key when pushing larger needles, in my opinion. Hey. And again, man, I really don't think the hand is all that super painful to tattoo. Hand and top of the arm, I think, have got to be some of the best places to get tattooed. But not the greatest places to practice tattooing on, though. The skin is pretty tough in these areas. And on the hand, the healing process can be a real son of a gun. But you guys will get to watch over time. You'll see how it heals. Clearly, it's not like you're not going to see my hand in any video moving forward or something. So we'll know whether we went, deep enough, what have you, what holds where, yada yada. Alright, I'm going to adjust my napkin here, my paper towel, whatever the heck this thing is. Okay. Some of these circles are a little funky, but not bad. Hey, speaking of dynamic black, guys, I think in the maybe next week or something like that, my leg should be healed up, and you will be dropping a video comparing triple black versus standard dynamic black. What's the difference? You know, how much blacker is it? Yada yada. I did it once already on a small splotch on my leg, and I didn't like the results. It seemed inconclusive, so we did a larger splotch. It's been about a month now healing, so should be about ready to put that video together. So stay tuned. I don't know, at some point, if you got questions regarding that sort of thing. I know I did. Hey guys, thanks again. If you're here, just stopping in, man, give the video a like. We'd appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, I literally just, you guys got to see a live slip. Hand just slipped right off of here. Oh, God, I hate tattooing with one hand. Okay, well. All right, here we go. Continuing on. The important thing is if you're tattooing somebody else, don't use those words. You see that right there? That little dot right there? It's gonna drive me nuts, but hey, whatever. Hopefully that's the worst of it. It's hard to get a good placement here, but we're gonna do it. Whew. Hey, what's going on from the Philippines? Oh, shoot. See, the camera's so close, my machine keeps smacking it. That's right. We're going to see what we can do here. Okay. Circle is finally done. Who here has their tattoo license? Ain't nobody here got a tattoo license. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. We're learning. Ah, jeez. Hey, word of advice, guys, man. Starting your own shop is it's hard work, man. It's hard work. It's hard work. That's all I can say. You'll figure it out. You want it bad enough, though. You'll wade through the nonsense to get there. Phew. Hands sweating like crazy. Hey, I don't know who you're talking to. If you're talking to me, I ain't smacking nobody around, man. I think you don't want... People would hate me if they knew what I thought about tattoo licenses. It's all a bunch of garbage. All stupid. some guy gonna come in and tell you, been in some dirty, dirty, dirty tattoo shops, man. You're gonna tell me that they're certified? Get out of Dodge. What is that certification? They don't care if you can tattoo. They just want to make sure you're working in a clean environment. And I've been to a lot of places that ain't even close to clean. So anyhow, get me started. All right, I gotta try to get in the right position here to tattoo this spot. Hands having a hard time moving. Finish the rant. Hey guys, it's all luck of the draw when I look up if I see your message or not. I'm gonna set this down for a second. I'm gonna grab a new towel. Nah, man, I just think it's stupid. There's that. I don't know. Maybe just because I had to deal with it and have dealt with it. It's just all dumb. I get it. There's got to be some sort of, hey, are you got, we're tattooing people. We're tattooing people. We're putting ink in the skin, yada yada. I get it. Sorry guys, I'm just setting up this towel here. And we want to make sure that, there's not a bunch of grimy, nasty people. I get it. But at the same time, I don't know. Here in this, where I'm at, private studio stuff is hard stuff to deal with, hard to go through the process. And I think it should be easier, but hey, who am I? Some guy. Here we go. Another line. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. If you're just stopping by, give the video a like while I try to figure out if I can see what I'm doing here. Ah, God, my hand is shaking. Let's see. Okay, this comes across. All right, so now we're getting to the parts that are a little bit harder to get to, a little harder to see. I know it might not look like it on camera, but sheesh. Oh, no. And again, we're using the Bishop Wand Packer with the 7-round shader, running at 6.6 volts. Needles thrown out. Well, however far that is, if you can see that. There you go. Yeah, somebody left a comment asking me when I was going to fix my hand. And I thought, I don't know. But I think it's time. Let's see what's next here. Right here. Oh, each tattooer has a license too. Here in Ohio, don't really work that way. It used to be that way. You're pretty much licensed under the shop that you work at. You know, I'm not sure if there's a line here or not. Hard to see. I'm gonna put one. I like it. All right. Let me see if I can contour my wrist. Good God. Ah, shoot. All right. Earthquake again, guys. Oh, gosh. All right, here we go. Good Lord, I can't see. You guys can see better than me right now. What's up? Are we getting it? Oh, okay. Hey, I just saw Awesome Man. Thanks for the help. I know he wasn't talking to me, guys, so all y'all, thanks for helping each other out. I got. That's what it's all about. Share that information, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? People are so scared to share what they know. What you know? What's the worst that can happen? Somebody else picks it up and does it better than you, dude. So be it. So be it. You know what? Whoever just said that, fill up the background with color and light beams. Yeah, kind of. Cause I'm gonna redo this stuff and this is gonna come down. And yup. Not today though. That'll maybe next week or something. Maybe I'll work on it a little every week. We'll see. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. All right, here we go. I think this line comes across here. Hopefully. Damn, I can't really see. Yeah. Okay, it does. It does. I think it goes to there. Phew. I'm gonna wipe this off a little bit so I can see just a little bit better. Burning now. Let's get some more water on here. Green soap. Where we at here? Yeah, it's a bit bolder. I like this. I like this. I want to ensure that in like 15 years you can't see what the heck's going on. Those lines will get nice and chunky. Alright, can I see what's going on over here? A little bit better. A little bit better now. I might have to hold my hand in a weird position, but I can see it a little bit better now. I want to jump to the smaller needle, but I'm going to stick with this one and just kind of fight through it. Oh, thanks, man. Big circle looks good, yeah. Appreciate it. That was... we had a little bit of a slippage there. Alright, we're making another towel. Hey, guys, if you're just stopping by, keep repeating it every few minutes. Give the video a like. I appreciate it. I know everybody can't stick around forever, but thanks for stopping by, guys. Say hi. Oh, jeez. Hoping to start doing some live stuff, maybe every week, even if it's just going through the emails, critiquing, which I don't even find them as tattoo critiques anymore. Just kind of checking your workout, giving you my 2 cents. Yeah. All right, here we go. Back to work. Dang, hold on, I got my hand. It's hard to see. We got this one a little bit too short over here. I see what's happening. That'll be alright. Luckily, it's on me. All right. Looking good, looking good. Hey, we're almost at 100 likes. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, your husband got an infection from a shop. Yeah, I mean, I ain't bashing shops. I mean, I clearly work somewhere. You know, I'm here in my own. But it's more like it's just me here. It's my little studio. Once you do the studio thing, man, it's hard to ever want to go back to a shop. But I've thought about maybe doing something that's not my studio down the road, like a street shop. I guess sometimes you kind of miss that a little bit. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. When you don't do it, you miss that sort of that walk-in style life. But deep down, no, I really don't. I've gotten used to one client at a time, taking my time. It's getting hard to reach over here. Hopefully you guys can still see. Hey, congratulations there, St. Jude, on your shop. Kudos, man. That's when the hard part begins. How's everybody else doing, man? Economy's in rough shape, you know. I've noticed a downtick in clientele, to be quite honest. And I think it's just, at least here in the States or where I'm at, there's not really big money, you know. So I have noticed a little bit difference there. And I don't know if that has anything to do with, you know, like I said, the economy being in rough shape, people being a little more hesitant to spend money on tattoos, which, you know, they're not a priority. All right, here we go. Let's go. What is going on here? All right, I see it now. Yes, I don't know who just asked it. I just looked up, saw it. Oh, yep, Cosby's already got it. Yeah, we're using the wand packer with the 7-round shader, and we're running at 6.6 volts with the critical wireless. Yeah. In the past, I had an issue with one of my critical batteries, and wasn't working. But come to find out, the connection was just a little loose there. Sorry, it's taking me a while over here, guys. It is easier to see in camera than it is here, that's for sure, from the angle on that. So every once in a while, I look in the camera to see where stuff's at because I can see a little bit better. But I'm gonna call it right here. I have not used the Axis Valhalla. You know, before I bought this wand, these wands, I thought about getting that particular machine, and I decided to go with this instead. And I really like these machines. It's a shame that they cost a doggone much, which is why I'm always, anytime a company says, "Hey, you want, this machine now or whatever," it's like, sure, send it. I'll do a video and give it to somebody. Why not? I do still use my CNC XW. I like that. I actually line with that sometimes if I'm using a smaller liner. It's just like my backup machine because it has its own batteries. If everything fails, I got that machine to fall back on. So there's that. I mean, I got several other machines, but really I just kind of get machines, do a review on them, let you guys know about them in case you're interested, but mainly is just so I can give it away. Which I just mailed those out today. Nothing like being a week behind. Just mailed them out. One went to Canada and the other one to... Dang, it was only a little while ago and I already can't remember. Oh man, Illinois maybe? I don't really know. Can't remember. Hey, but thanks for watching, guys. Everybody who's here right now, I appreciate you. I'm getting another towel set up here. Smash the like button or hit the like button. I don't know why it's got to be smashed all the time. All right, let's go here. Okay. Lining is almost done. Well, never mind. We got to go back and get these circles up here. All right. And a little bit over here. Yeah, okay. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm going to back the camera up just a little bit here. Maybe that might help me out a little bit. Alrighty, this will be interesting. Over here, you'd really got to push down because it's going to be bouncing like crazy. Oh, yeah, it feels nice. Yeah, baby. Okay. Shoo! Want to make sure we get them in good because I know it's going to heal and it's going to lighten up. And, oh, man, oh, that feels good right there. So... Alright, guys. Oh, doggone. These stupid circles. Oh, Lord. I hate circles. Alright, let's go. Let's get these circles done. We're just going to make that black right there. Bam. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. I do. Hope you all is having a good day today. I don't know how the weather is where you're at. A little rainy today. kind of makes for a nice little chill day. Tattoo some hand. Yeah, hit the like button. Listen to Crosby over there preaching. Hit the like button. Show some love. You guys are already showing love, you know what I mean? Just hanging out, talking to each other. All right, let's clean her off, guys. Let's clean it off. I have Coil Machine on my arm, too. I've been tattooing for 2 or 3 years now, right? I feel like, I don't know. I wanted to, like so many other people, tattoo my hand, but I wanted to save it for that particular tattoo machine. And so that was a while back, so it's time to clean her up, freshen it up, maybe change it up. Same with this stuff up here, man. This was all edumacating myself, as you can see. Light black. I mean, it's all on the wrist. Wrist. Bad place to learn. All right. Same under here. This line right here. See how crazy that is? It's literally right inside that crease. Oh, it's the closest I've ever been to seeing my God, I tell you. All right. Cleaned up. Let's get some shading out. Switch over to the Bishop Wand shader and just put a little shading in this. All right. Let's go with, what needle are we going to go with? We'll go with, I'm going to use this Coil 11 round mag. So it's bug pin, 11 round mag. We're going to start with that. I got a 7 over here as well, in case we want to drop down to a 7 bug pin as well. These are the police cartridges. I happen to like these cartridges. All right. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to get another towel ready to go. I'm going to stir my ink up a little bit real quick here. I don't know if you guys use these or not, but I happen to... Oh, look, that's the broken one. Gotta have backups to these doggone things. There it is. Love these little things. They don't last long. They're built somewhere in the cheapest thing in the world. But really nice for mixing ink. I really like using it for that. And that is its sole purpose. Imagine that. Alright, let's go. See, this is that battery I was telling you about. This drives me nuts. It's got to be just the right spot. Oh, something with critical, man. I mean, they sent these to me. If I liked them. I still like them. I still use them. I like them. I just think for the amount of money they are, there really shouldn't be any little issues like this. I've used many batteries in the past and have not had any sort of connection issues. Which, again, I know that's not crazy hard to fix, but I guess it comes down to the things. So, anyhow. I'm going to start in here, guys. This is going to be like our darkest area up in here. So I'm going to start with my light shade. I'm going to go in here with a 5 drop right here in the middle. I don't know, maybe a bit more of a 2 drop. In a lot of ways, it'd probably be better to use a larger needle group. Again, I'm really just focused on that section right in the middle. My lightest area is going to be. Just want to put a nice little tone on it, so that it's just the step up from skin tone. And yep, that requires a few passes, various angles. All right. Oh, let me grab that. Ouch. All right. Let's do the same to this section over here. Go ahead and put our light tone in. All right, good enough. Now I'm going to go all the way up to my black. And I'm going to start working in the black. Test it out. See how the skin's taking the ink. Don't want to be in any rush. We're just taking our time here. Leaving a little space after this straight black, so I'm going to come in and hit it with the next shade, kind of work it out towards the middle, which will be the lightest spot. So we'll jump around to the other side, do the same thing. All right, we got some black in there. Now we're just gonna kind of do this whip shade backwards a little bit, just kind of blend it out a little bit. I do hate using one hand to tattoo. Definitely not fun. Oh yeah, it's starting to feel good. Good Lord, can't even see. All right, let me get something I can actually wipe this with. Okay, starting to get something happening here. All right, more black, more black. I want this to be darker. And if you guys are just joining, give the video a like, guys. I think we're probably going to make it to 200. That was the goal. Looking like we are going to make it. Oh, good Lord. All right, now I'm going to drop. Actually, I'm going to go back to that black a little bit. See, when you walk away from an area for a little bit, you can start to see what it's actually going to be. This I thought was a bit darker when I walked away from it and went over to the other side. Kind of let it cool off a bit, and I see that it's not quite as dark as I'd like it to be. But it's coming. It's getting there. It's getting there. Okay. Okay, let's get... We're going to drop down to a 20 drop just for a few seconds here. And then we're going to drop down even more. So I'm hitting that 20 drop here. I'm going to bring this side over a little bit more. And I'm just going to do quick small circles here. It's a lot easier when you have two hands because you can do the quick small circles, wipe, quick small circles, and just kind of see it. Takes a little bit more time when you don't have that. And having a reference photo would help too. I mean, I don't really have a reference here, but it's not really rocket science either. So, yeah. But that would help, having something to look at. All right, now I'm going to drop down to a 10 and kind of go back in that same area I just was and bringing that out a little bit more. All right, yeah, that's starting to look the way I want it. All right. All right, we'll leave it for now. We'll come back to it later. That's going to lighten up quite a bit, actually, even though it looks kind of dark right now. I mean, I wish it would just stay exactly like that, but it should lighten up a wee bit. All right, we're going to jump in over here. This is going to be quite a bit darker over here, so I'm not even going to monkey around. Hey, big thanks everybody for stopping by and saying hey. Let me see, is that looking straight? Sorry, I missed that. Did I use what? I looked up just to see, are you using something? No, you don't even know if you're talking to me or not. I don't even disregard if you're not. Okay. All right, let's see here. Again, I'm just using black right now. Just kind of putting in some darker bits. And then go back and add the rest of our shades into these coils here. All right, rinse my needle out. Okay, let's drop to a 10. Do I rinse my needle between shades? Depends on which way I'm going. If I'm going light to dark, then no. If I'm going down, yeah, I will. Sometimes I mix shades. I want like a mixture between a 10 and a 5 or something. I will fill it up, like I'll let it sit in the 5 for a minute, and then I'll jump out and just dip into a 10. I'll catch just catches a little bit darker. I mean, I don't even know if it's probably just appeasing myself, really. I mean, how much change am I really getting out of that? I don't know. It's not quite where I want it, but we're getting closer, so maybe we'll just drop a little 5 in there, 5 drop, and then we'll come back and check it out in a little bit once it cools off. I want it to be dark in here. Hey, thanks, Smoke. Appreciate you, bro. I'm glad it's looking better. We'll see how it heals, though, man. Hands and healing, you know. All right, where are we at now? We got that done. Let's move up here, and we'll start working in this section right here. That is also pretty dark, if I recall. All right, let's see. Let's get our black out. We'll start with black. And let's whip this out here. I'll blacken that out pretty much. Come up over here. Let's see. All right, let's drop down to a 5 drop here. I'm gonna grab myself a fresh towel real quick, guys. Hey, to the 131 people currently watching, just want to say thanks. Appreciate you guys being here, stopping by, saying hi, talking to each other, sharing information. It's cool, man. It's really cool. Smack the like button, tap it, smash it, whatever you want to do to that like button. I'd appreciate it. All right, moving on here. Now we're going to drop into that 5 drop. 5 drop, bam. And we're going to fill this. Just going to kind of walk it over there. All right. Currently have a 5 drop loaded in. That's 5 drops of black in my ink cap. The rest white. Just putting some little bit of gray here and there. Yeah, man. Oh, we forgot to fill in these little circles right here. All right. Travis, it is ironic, man, using a rotary to tend to a coil. Yeah, there's something to be said about that. Yeah, something. Uh-huh. All right, we're gonna bust out some darker ink. Go with the 20 drop here, and just darken this up a little bit over here. No real rhyme or reason. I just want this to be a little dark. All right, I'm gonna drop into that black, fill in this section right here, these circles that I had forgot. It's pure black behind them. Maybe I'll do a little bit of 20 drop and black. Maybe it'll lighten up a little bit more in here. I don't know, I guess maybe. So yeah, tomorrow we should be dropping a new video tomorrow. Nothing, a little bit different. I'm just having fun in tomorrow's video. Like I said, reacting. I'm checking out some memes, some tattoo memes my wife sent me the other day. I was going through them laughing. I thought, you know what? Screw it, man. Let's just record this while we do it. Well, why I did it, whatever. So anyhow, I'll throw that out tomorrow. Probably around 10 o'clock or so. If you feel like checking that one out. Oops, sorry, I'm out of the camera. Okay, we're getting a little bit closer to going to using the red, which is what we'll be doing next. Throwing that red in there. Let's see. So we're using the Bishop Wand shader with the critical wireless power supply. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I am using the shader. Yep, I got that right. 8.4 volts on the Bishop shader. 11 curved bug pin Magnum. Just putting a little bit of black here and there. Doing some quick shading here. Trying to do it one-handed. Key is here to try to get your skin as tight as you can get it. Definitely want to keep that ball. Keep it balled up as much as you can, as tight as you can. Out here on these edges is where you're really going to have your most struggle, if you will. It's just the way it goes. All right, I am going to shade this area here, and then I'm going to drop down. I'm going to drop down to a 7 curved mag, also bug pin. I just want to get a little bit of black up here first. There we go. And then just a little bit right here. Yep, that'll work. Now we're going to grip your thumb. It helps stretch it. All right, hey, I'm taking it. If that's what you're saying, let's do it. I'll grip my thumb. All right, currently dropping down to a lighter tone, so we rinsed our needles out. I think for this wide open area, I'm just going to use a 5, and then you can always go back and add bits of darker areas afterwards, but for now, I just want to kind of get a darker shade on it. Smooth, consistent movements. And don't be afraid to, if you're using, like this machine has got a soft hit. And I'm using bug pin needles, so a lot more forgiving than if you were running like a wand packer. Unless you had it running really slow or whatnot, you would run the risk of maybe overworking things, potentially. But if you know what you're doing, you're going to be completely fine. All right, so now I'm going to drop down to a smaller needle real quick. This is going to be the 7 curved Magnum. Hey, thanks again, everybody, for hanging out here. We're almost at 200 likes. Almost. We're at 160. I know likes really don't mean a whole lot. Who really gives a hoot? But since we're here, give it a like. All right, moving on. Let's see. So we're going to do a little bit of... Now, up in here would actually be smarter. I would probably like to grab like a 3-round liner and just real finely get into every little nook and cranny. But let's have some fun. We'll use this little 7 curved mag and make it happen. I am going to start with black again and just get it in all the little spots. Again, this would be best probably with a smaller liner to do all this, but it's all right. We got this. It's on me. I don't care. If you've seen any of my tattooing my legs, you know, I'm not really too worried about it. Yeah, it's bold. I like that. Nice and bold. Thanks for all the support, guys. Thanks for constantly supporting the channel, leaving comments, liking. Hey, man, it's cool. It's been fun to build up a rapport with some of you guys, and some of you, it's been cool to see go from learning, you know, all the way to an apprenticeship and whatnot. Because I mean, that's really what it's all about, in my opinion. Getting you where you want to be, you know, getting to where you want to be. If you want to own a shop, then, you know, hey, fight to get there. Just know that battle is a hard battle. Getting into the shop is its own battle. After that, staying afloat, surviving, you know, again, and I talk about the economy because, you know, people are, where I'm at anyhow, a little less likely to want to give up their money when they're unsure of what is happening globally and what have you. So it plays a role, but you got to show up, you know. Treat your clients well, and they will treat you well. Treat them well. Treat them well. That's some advice right there. That old school mentality is dead. If you got that old school mentality, man, getting good with dealing with people and stuff is definitely key as well. some people, that's half the enjoyment, you know. I get a lot of joy out of getting to know clients, BSing with them, hearing about their lives. They meet my family most of the time when they're here. We're always around. So it's just a good time. It is just a good time. It's here to being done. I know it looks all kind of just dark, but that's kind of the idea. Kind of the goal here was to really get some depth in it, some darkness in it. And yeah. So next up, I'm gonna do a little bit more shading inside this area here, and then we'll bust out some red and pack some color around the outside. I'm just gonna put a thin layer on this. Real thin. Thanks, Smoke. Appreciate you, brother. Okay. He's about time to go ahead and pack some red around the outside. Guess we'll later find out how light. Nice, man. Yeah, dude. People ask me all the time, do you like the CNC Q2? You don't use it anymore. Yeah, I liked it. Loved that machine. Used it for a long time. It's a good all-around machine. That 3.5 millimeter stroke, I actually liked it because it was a hard hitting machine. See, this is a 3.5 millimeter stroke machine, but it is a brushless or brushed motor. So it has a little bit. People talk about how it has bog. It doesn't really have bog. It's just, again, it's a brushed motor, so it has a little bit less power. So when it's hitting the skin, it you know, it I don't know how to describe it exactly, right? It's just less powerful, if you will. So 3.5 millimeter stroke on here is a lighter hit than the 3.5 millimeter stroke on the CNC Q2. That hits a little bit harder, which I think makes it decent for lining, decent for color packing, and then you just kind of have to figure out a little bit when it comes to shading, you know, which is why I think it's a good machine to start with. We're going to put white in this after we put the red in. How long have we been going on for here? Probably 84 minutes, man. I've been milking this tattoo. All right, so let's get some red. I'm gonna mix some red up over here. We're gonna be using, let's see, let's crimson. Sorry, my hand's covered in ink here. It's getting tattooed. Try not to touch everything. We're gonna be using Crimson Red by Eternal. Mix that up, and then we're going to go back to using the packer instead of the shader here. So I'll get some ink poured. Boom. Okay, switch needles out. I'm going to use that 7 curved Magnum to put in this color. I think we're going to start with that at least and see where that goes. See where that goes. Okay. All right, let's do a little bit. I use Inkies as my ointment, if you will. Hey, oh, who's tattooing our little stand here? Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of color on this paper towel as well. When you can, I don't like to overdo it in water. This is probably a little excessive, but it's all good. All right. I'm just going to try to follow that same. Can you guys see this? Okay. Oh, yeah, that feels fantastic. All right, yeah, there we go. And we are running this particular packer, the 6.6 volts. And let's wipe this good so you guys can see. Red's a nice color to put in because if it starts to bleed, it just adds to the color. So getting a good wipe's important when working with red so you can verify that it's the red that's shining through and not blood per se. But I haven't had much blood at all, so I highly doubt that we got any serious amounts of blood coming through here. Sorry, I stopped to read the comments. Appreciate you guys being here. We're at 172 likes, which is awesome. Appreciate you guys. If you are enjoying the video, if you just stopped by, thanks. We are fixing up this tattoo. We've already lined it and got 90% of our shading in there. So now we're going around the outside and just slowly packing in this red border. I see somebody asking what brands we use for color. Again, guys, sometimes I don't know if you guys are talking to each other, talking to me, but I use Eternal and Intense currently. We are using Crimson Red right now by Eternal. I like this red. It's a nice deep red. Yeah, it feels fantastic. For some reason, when I tattoo myself, things don't hurt nearly as bad. When you tattoo, when I get tattooed, which you know is not very common, very often, honestly, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different story. But getting me tattooing myself, aside from the crazy positions I have to get in sometimes, depending on where I'm tattooing, it is not nearly as bad. I think it's a control issue. And who knows, we're going to find out whether I pansied out and didn't push this in far enough. Because that, you know, that can happen too. It might not hurt so bad because I'm not doing it right, you know, who knows. That's the downside of tattooing myself sometimes is I know what I need to do and sometimes I don't do it because I'm a pansy and it hurts. But this isn't hurting, so let's go. And in these areas, again, where I can't stretch very well, I cannot get a good stretch just because I just kind of push those needles in a little harder to kind of compensate for that excessive bounce I'm getting from not being able to stretch it out that much. And yeah. Yeah, it is way less painful tattooing yourself. You just, it almost, to be honest with you, on the hand here, it almost feels kind of decent. Like, genuinely don't hate it. Kind of, I don't know, kind of enjoy it a little bit. But if somebody else was tattooing me here, oh god, it'd probably be. I'll be acting tough. I'll put on a show. When they look up and ask, how you doing? Good, doing good, yep. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys, with me while we spruce up this old tattoo here. Tattoo your feet. I didn't see the whole freaking message, but tattoo your feet and tell me it's not painful. Yeah. Yeah, no, okay, minus that. I don't want to play around with the feet, man. No, thank you. Oops. Oh yeah, when you see that's the key right there. When you're tattooing it, you don't have to worry about somebody reaching over and grabbing their cell phone or something. It's just you. Gosh, man. Moving along. Hey guys, just stopping by. It looks to be about 16 likes away from hitting 200, which was the goal. Made up goal by nobody that we were gonna hit. So if you enjoy the video or anything, guys, give it a like. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I like doing live stuff. Because we're all here, Gives us an excuse to all get together, I suppose. I don't know. I go to some of these forums sometimes and look around, and it's just like negativity everywhere. And I get it. I understand where it comes from, some of it, totally. But I like to think that for the most part here, there ain't all that negativity. We're just trying to tattoo, that's all. Trying to learn. Alrighty. Gap right there, I like that actually. Alright, time for a new fresh paper towel here. This one's getting a little janked. We should only be getting about 15 more minutes left here. I appreciate y'all for hanging out and supporting the channel, supporting the video, hanging out. Alright. Again, check out tomorrow's video, guys. Let me know what you think about that video. I got lots of these. The rate at which my wife looks at these freaking memes, she's got tons of them. So it's just fun to sit around and react to them. So like I said, that'll be tomorrow. Oh, gotta make sure I'm tattooing in camera. Hey, this section right here, guys. See this right? Oh, where are we at in the camera? Right there. Should we do that section in red back there? Should that be red? I think it should. What do you think? I don't know. I think it's behind this. Well, that's good. We didn't really do anything crazy to this tattoo. Just hopefully breathe new life into it again, you know. A little bit more visible. Oh God, this section. It will pop. Okay, we'll do the red in it then. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels freaking fantastic right there. I lied about that whole. I think I like it. Nope. Sound like. Never mind. I'm just gonna say that sucks. Do the Bishop disposable grips fit on the CNC Q2? Bro, I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. I do not know. That's a good question if anybody knows, you know. But no, I don't. Let's see what we got here. Come on. What? Yeah, this is the section where of the hand where stuff starts to really get pretty tender. Once you hit these sort of sides of stuff, tender areas. But you got to put the ink in there, you know, because those are the first areas to start to fade when things start to fade. Definitely those areas. Yeah, no problem, man. We checked out quite a few pieces of work yesterday. Definitely haven't gotten to everybody, but when I do those lives, I'm going to go back to where we were when we started and probably try to knock out some of those. And then because we're live, I will take the live requests, meaning I'll refresh it. And, you know, if you were there yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. Come on, wipe that ink off. There we go. Oh, God, it tingles in my tips of my finger right there. Whew. Yeah, you guys, send it in. Like I said, I'm about 100 away from being caught up, but like I said, I do videos with them too. So some will get done in the videos, some will get done in the live stream. I'm gonna try to do the live stream for those critiques or whatnot weekly, and we knock quite a few out every week, or every time I've done it so far. Once we get caught up, I think it'll be much better. Then you guys can, you know, send your work in, and it'll probably be seen within the next video or two. Once we get caught up, and that was the goal of this live stuff, is to get caught up essentially. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of times you sent it in. Yeah, all right. Just depends on when you sent it in. I'm currently in like April 20th right now. is where I'm at. So if you sent it in before April 20th and you haven't seen yours, then please send it in again. It got skipped. If you sent it in after that, just hang tin. We'll get there, and then you feel free to send it any of your new work. You know, just because you sent work in once, you know, that might have been a few months ago or a month ago, and you like what you're doing now more. Send that in, and we'll get to it for sure. I'm just not very good at replying to Facebook messages and Instagram. I'm not the greatest at that. I see them, I'll get a glance at them, but I kind of reserve most of that for business. So that's why if you sent me stuff via Instagram or Facebook, maybe I've opened it but just never did anything with it from there. That's probably why. Again, it's saved for business, so I tend to good intentions to get back to stuff, but a lot of times it just doesn't happen. So here we go. We're almost done here. Wrap this sucker in a little bit more red. What we got? Yeah, thanks, man. Purple Thumb. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate you. Hey, we hit our 200 mark. Hey, that's cool. I don't know what we get for that. Cookie or something. I don't know. Here we go. Sometimes you can want to rush when you're packing in color because, I mean, this isn't so bad. We're just wrapping around one area, But when you got large areas you're covering, take your time. Just take your time. I'm going to hit this area one more time just because I know this area. With the coil. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to tattoo one of these coil machine or rotary pen style machines with a coil machine. You know what? Here's the reason. Let me tell you why people get coil machines, and you guys already know. If you've looked at getting any of this stuff tattooed on you, you already know. Luckily, when I did this, rotary pens weren't quite as crazy as they are now, but this does not look cool. This doesn't look cool. Even if you took the battery off, because there's no needle or anything on this. This is just a machine, so if we took the battery off and that out, I mean, that's not attractive. That's not cool. Not to say that this is like attractive or something, but you get what I'm trying to say. You know what it looks like too, so enough said. All right, let's see here. This was my favorite coil machine. Yep. One of these days, I still have like my original tattoo equipment, man. Yeah, you don't want a vibrator on your hand. Nah, I still got like the original stuff I used like, 15 years ago or something like that. When I first started getting into tattooing, I was in the Marine Corps. I was a young Marine at the time, stationed out in California, and ordered something, I think, off eBay, because Amazon wasn't really a thing. It may have been, but nobody really used it. I don't remember it being a thing. So anyhow, I still have that, the inks, everything. It's crazy. Definitely don't want to mess with those. Maybe I'll do a video on it, just showing you guys what's up. It's a lot like the kits that you see on eBay or some of the coil kits you see. They haven't changed a whole lot. Depending on the one you get, it's still kind of crappy. If you ever get a kit, please don't use the inks. Please don't use the inks. You can use them on your fake skin. Just don't use them on any human skin. Because don't cheap out on ink. Don't cheap out on ink. That's literally going into your skin. A little bit more here, guys. We got a little bit more to go. If you're just stopping by, give the video a like if you wouldn't mind. I'd appreciate it. Hang out with everybody for a few. My phone is... Once it hits 5% life, then we can start really worrying about it. But so far, so good. I think we got 10% life left in the old phone here. So we'll keep going. Kind of think that should be dark in there. What? Can't worry about that another time. We are using the Packer, the Bishop Wand Packer, with critical wire power supply running at 6.6 volts with a 7 curved bug pin magnum. All right, we're going up here. You guys said you wanted this. This was going to look better filled in, so we're going to fill it in. Sorry, reading it. Yep, I really only ever use curved mags, guys. That's it. I don't use any other mags, curved mags. In fact, I still have a... I don't really use Cheyenne anymore. I used them a little bit in the beginning. They're just a little overpriced for, you know... They're a decent coil. I mean, a decent needle. But I have quite a few just flat mags that I've had for a long time. I don't use them. Hold on to them, I guess, in case I really need to, but... No, I really like the curved mags. All right, I'm going to wipe this off. I'm going to bust out some white. Yeah. So let's wipe this sucker off. And if this stream ends up dying for any reason, then that is that. That means my phone has died. Let's freshening up, all right. Freshening up. We'll hit it with some white, some spots. We'll call it good for the day. I'm gonna pour some white ink real quick, and we'll be right back. Let me go ahead and throw. Let's see. We'll throw this machine down. Be right back. It's my be right back machine. Okay, white ink. Yes, coming along. Coming along. I always wish tattoos just like stayed the way they were when they were fresh. Would be something special. But then again, sometimes I really like some light black and gray work when it heals. It looks really nice healed. And black and gray usually heals nicely. Unless you're looking for a really, really, really rich dark. A lot of times that just doesn't happen. I'm going to grab a new needle here. Actually, I lied. I'm going to use this 9-round liner. Screw it. It's already out.